Hello everyone. Hi to each and every one of you. You know what this is. This is a channel that you need to feel. This is a channel you need to experience. This is a channel at the centre of everything. And this is a channel where it all begins. And I am, of course, the #1 heel, the reigning, defending WWE Heavyweight Hardcore 24/7 Predictions Champion, Hall of Fame Rock. And let me break that down for you very quickly. WWE Heavyweight Champion means I'm the top of the mountain. King of everything. The hardcore part means I'm ready to defend this in any match possible. The 24/7 part is I'm ready to defend this at any time possible. And the predictions part means that I'm the king of predictions. I get predictions right every single time. If I get them wrong, it's wrong for those right reasons. But look at your watch. Look at the clock on the wall. It's that time again. The time to tell all your friends. Spread the word. Get your voice heard and tell everyone you know. Check out that description right now. While you're doing that, smash a bell, turn in every single one of my notifications on. Check out every single one of my videos. Go and view and like WWE World Wrestling Alliance on Facebook. You know you want to do this. And me on Facebook at Ricky J. Pate. For me on Twitter, RickTheRock30. Check out my blog on both Facebook and on Twitter. And you know what I'm going to say right now. Smash that bell right now, turn in every single one of my notifications on. And of course, you already know what I'm going to say. You don't? Well, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to get two. That is right. 2 shout-outs. Speaking of shout-outs, I've got one to do. And it's to you, Ben Robinson. Thank you for subscribing. Get a shout out in my next video, which will probably be Double or Nothing predictions. I don't watch Double or Nothing weekly, but I'll certainly watch the pay-per-views and be interested to see what they do with no live crowd. Anyway, to everybody else, like and subscribe. I said hit it, strike it, like and subscribe. Now, with that out of the way, this video is going to be a very real video, a very serious video. First of all, anybody that gets worked by the storylines I do on here, they are just that, storylines are as real as wrestling itself. This is a video I didn't really want to do. I feel like I have to do it though. I didn't really want to do it. I don't want to bring attention, more attention to the tragic events happening in the world right now. So that's that. I've written a list. It might be a lengthy video. Might keep going back and forth, and I might it might be just all muddled up. But bear with me. So with that said, this video is going to be about one company in particular, but also on a global whole scale. So first of all, a bigger question is indie wrestling done? And a smaller question, I guess you could say, is PCW done? Now, this isn't me burying PCW. This isn't me saying anything bad about them. Very quickly, my opinion on them are they're okay. The Academy shows are well done to the guys and great exposure for them, but the Academy shows are quite missable in my opinion. They're okay for what they are, but quite missable. The bigger shows, again, they're okay. The only one really last year that I kind of enjoyed really was the outdoor show for wrestlers going into shops. Funny, and it's going to be kind of a bit surreal for the people shopping, seeing wrestlers come in and fight. The big shows, kind of the Halloween show, really didn't feel like Halloween. Half the fun is people dressing up, the wrestlers dressing up. And as far as big stars go, how many big stars did they have last year? Billy Gunn. Yes, he's a well-known name and a Hall of Famer. Whether he should be in the Hall of Fame or not, it's another question, another conversation for another day. But They didn't do any in-ring photos for whatever reason, I don't know. And it was only £5 per photo for a Hall of Famer. They could have made a bit more, but there you go. And then before that, if my memory serves me correct, was Rene Dupree. And being there, it felt like nobody knew who he was. Unless you're a hardcore fan or you've been watching for a while, you probably not know who Rene Dupree is. Anyway, that's my opinion. Not burying them, not saying anything bad about them. I just think they're okay. Now, the reason I ask, is PCW done? And here's a list of facts of what's going on in the world. So, first of all, I want to say nobody knows the future. No one's got a crystal ball, no one's got a time machine, no one can wave a magic wand and click their fingers and this got all this goes away. No one knows. Even Boris Johnson himself, even the government specialists, the doctors, the people, the health people, they have more information than us, but they don't actually know. It's all speculating, it's all guessing, but nobody actually knows. So I wanted to say that first. But let's look at what's happening in the world. And I said this is a time that I have never lived through before, and not many. Who else has lived through it? Let me know in the comments. Damn. I almost forgot. You need to share, and share it again. You need to comment below. I said comment below. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Anyway, but let me know in the comments who else has lived through anything like this. But lots of people comparing it to the war. I am going to be quite fast because my time at the top was I only got half an hour to do this video. Not sure why, but there you go. Anyway, lots of people comparing it to the war. At least in the war, as tragic, as horrible as it was, you could at least go and see your friends. You could at least things were open. Who's lived through anything like this? So, a surreal, uncertain, sometimes scary times that we're all living in. But major, huge sporting events such as the Olympics that billions of people watch, billions of pounds generated from it, cancelled. Who can say they've ever witnessed the Olympics being cancelled? Things like Eurovision, whether you watch it or not, it's watched by millions, billions, whatever, and generates billions. The Grand National, again, watched by millions, generates millions. Wimbledon, whether you watch it or not, doesn't matter, that's not the issue here. Again, watched by millions, generates millions. What I'm trying to say here, with all these major sporting events and some not sporting events cancelled, that's all I'm saying. I'm putting that out there. If social distancing continues to the end of the year as expected, and I, along with everybody else, hopes, fingers crossed, that life could go back to some normality pretty damn soon. It's not going to do. This is a long row ahead. This is a long stretch. But I hope, with everybody else, that we can get back to some normality. But, you know, I'm trying to keep my patience here, trying to be as calm as I can. This reminds me why I don't like many people, why I just tolerate people. Anyway, if social distancing is to the end of the year, as expected, you cannot, I repeat, cannot social distance at a wrestling show. So very quickly, and this is only because I know about them, this is only because I've been to their shows, this is not running them down in any way. So PCW, Evoke and Tower Circus. At Evoke, very quickly Evoke, the people that have been there, very quickly, where the people stand behind the little barrier where all the wrestlers come out, you fit about 4 people there. The seats at the side, about 4 people. People couldn't crowd around the bar. Is there 2 metres between the ring apron and second row seats? It might just be, but you fit about 4 people there. It just wouldn't work. So, Tower Circus wouldn't work. Again, people couldn't sit behind you, in front of you, at the side of you. You fit about 30 people in. You couldn't have people queuing at the bar. So all I'm saying is, now what I'm saying is actually, PCW themselves may not be done. But these venues very well could be. Evoke could be done. Tower Circus could be done. Could be. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying PCW is done. I'm not saying, oh, thank God, yes, they're done and they're out of business and that's it for them. I'm saying could be, maybe, perhaps, possibly. But here's why I think it. So, 9 months before their last show. Yes? So, if social distancing continues, that'll be 9 months since he had a show, is what I was trying to say. Now, let me know in the comments below, how does PCW and other indie wrestling make money? Tickets. They might sell merchandise, they might sell raffle tickets and things like that. Which, yes, they make money on, but their main way of making money is tickets. Well, if they're not going to sell tickets for the next 9 months, I'm afraid they're probably done. This is not WWE you're talking about here. Billion-dollar company. Or AEW that's backed by another billionaire. And they're even losing money. I've seen a lot of people buying merch, so I suppose they're making money that way. A lot more people buying merch that wouldn't, or buying a lot more of it. So they're making money that way. But they surely can't be making much money with nobody not selling tickets, with nobody there and not making money on merchandise. Surely it's just making money from the TV deal, so Fox, TNT, and Vince is, again, this is another conversation from another day, but Vince is a stubborn bastard that doesn't want to say no. So there's that. Something else. Just checking on the time. So we've got plenty of time. We've got a good 15 minutes to go through this. So, with the world as it is now, there's no flights. So that means no more international talent for PCW. So their biggest star right now that they bring over from overseas, Sugar Dunkerton, whether it could come or not, even if this wasn't going on, could he come to PCW or not? I don't know. Now he's in AEW, which is great for him. Well done to him. Fantastic. Brilliant. But could he come? Well, I don't know about that. But he can't because there's no flights. One of the airlines, and you're talking about an airline that makes billions yearly. One airline has gone bust, and another airline is saying it's going to be a good 3 years. I'll repeat that, 3 years before they are back to some normality. This is how it will work. Flights, certainly flights, and probably holidays, from now on will be more expensive, right? The people that run these airlines aren't idiots. They're very clever people. They know that people are desperate to go on holiday. You don't have to go on holiday. They've not got a gun to your head saying you will go. They're not forcing you. You're never going on holiday ever again. It's up to you. But if you want to go, you're going to pay whatever the price is. So they know that's what's going to happen. So holidays in general and flight, they go up anyway yearly, but they're going to go up even more. So what I'm trying to say is no more international talent. 1 second. Let me refer back to this. Something else. If PCW was as great and as good and as fantastic and as awesome as people want to make out, then why, oh why did they need money? I'm not trying to boo them here. I'm just speaking facts. And I'm not going to go into great detail of what the email said or whatever they said on Facebook. But basically, they said, with what's happening in the current situation, they need help from fans. Why do they need help if they're so fantastic? There you go. Something else, right. When social distancing ends, or again, it's going to be months, I say, for anybody that thinks that this is the social distancing and life's going to be back to normal anytime soon, you're only kidding yourself. Social distancing is going to be a while. But when life is back to normal, whatever that normal will look like, will people go rushing back to these shows with a staggering number? And I'm going to repeat this a few times so you get it into your head and just how horrible, how tragic, how awful and how upsetting this number is. 35,000. 35,000. 35,000. I'll repeat it one more time. 35,000 people dead. And as tragic, as horrible as it is, it's going to be more. More people are going to die, unfortunately. Think about that number. Just let it sit in your head for a second. 35,000. Again, 35,000 people gone. The families having to deal with this. It must be damn awful. Awful that you can't go and visit your dying relative in a hospital when they're dying because you might catch the virus as well. It must be fucking awful. Hold on one very second. Getting a quick drink there. The throat's feeling a bit dry. So, very quick. So, basically, let's get back to what I was saying. Are people going to want to go rushing back to these shows? Let me break it down. Even though Boris did his little speech and his announcement saying, oh, we're all going to have unlimited exercise. I'm not going to talk for the rest of the world. I'm not even going to talk for the rest of the UK or England. But around where I live, has it improved any? Are more people out? Not really. The same amount of people are out. They're out when there was a lockdown. Now, they're idiots. They would obviously want to get ill. That's them. That's on them. I'm not speaking about them. But what I'm saying is, has it improved? Are more people out? No. So I think, so in my mind, I'm very 50-50 on this. I think people will go back to the shows because, and I'm talking worldwide or nationwide, whatever. More people will go back. Yes, people will go back to shows, but all I'm saying is, please be wary. All the things that we all take advantage of and all that we're desperate to do, going to the pub, going to the cinema, going out for a meal, going to shows. Please be wary. Please take care. None of us want a second wave of this and this horrible worldwide tragedy to happen again. I'm actually almost done. So, two other things, right? And this is a bit that people won't like. To the marks of PCW. That think that PCW is so fantastic, so great, so wonderful, so awesome, and it's going to live forever and can survive a worldwide pandemic, be immune to a worldwide pandemic, and it's going to live forever. Okay, you want to think that? Fine, that doesn't bother me. I will get on with my day. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm not going to be up at night thinking, oh, well, these people think that. I don't give a shit. But just for a second, I'll say first of all, I actually genuinely, honestly, you might not want to believe this, but I actually genuinely feel sorry for you, Marks, because if you've got it into your head and you're not going to entertain the idea that PCW could be done, then you're going to be damn upset when it is. I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm saying it might be. So I actually genuinely feel sorry for you lot. But if you are that deluded, that stubborn, that narrow-minded, then it's going to continue forever no matter what, then I'm sorry, but if you can't live in the world of reality, then I'm not telling you what to do, but don't be going to a world of fantasy that is wrestling. And of course, I can see the comments. Of course he's going to say that. He hates PCW. He's got issues. He wants to see it, don't want to see it succeed. Don't want to see it do well. He wants to see it go out of business. Oh, he'll be happy. No. I know that's what you're going to say, and you're going to give excuses. You're going to put a spin on it because you don't want to even begin to admit the truth. Fine, you want to think all that. You want to put a spin on it. You want to give an excuse. Whatever. But I'm here to tell you that maybe, possibly, perhaps, and there's a big possibility here that PCW and indie wrestling on a whole is done. And that's tragic. That's awful to think about. That there's going to be no more wrestling. I say, I'll give you another fact. Actually, before I give you that fact, and even if PCW starts again, September, October time, they're still going to be affected. They're not just going to go on the merry way like nothing's ever happened. They're still going to be affected, whether that be not as many fans, whether that be a money issue, whatever, still going to be affected. The fact I want to give you is, wrestling is being affected. Wrestling is going to be affected. So, first of all, whether it be WWE or a show in some gym, I'm thinking top of the list to a lot lower down the list, it's gonna be affected. Some companies will go out of business, no matter how great the talent is, how great the shows are. The ones worldwide with a small crowd are probably done. The ones that aren't done will be affected. And guess what? Wrestling is being affected. Look at WWE. No live crowd. Therefore, they're not making money on tickets. They're not making money on as much merch as they could. As I said earlier, a lot more people are buying more merch, but obviously people buy more at the shows. I've been to the WWE. I've seen the massive queues of people wanting merch. They've lost those. AEW, not making money on merch, not making money on tickets. Impact, same way. Right? So wrestling already has been affected. So you can sit there in the comments and say, well, I'm wrong. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm talking on my ass. I'm talking bullshit. Whatever. But do remember that if, and I'm going to underline that, if PCW go out of business, remember, I'll be there saying, I told you so, and you chose not to listen. And kind of one of my final things is, I can't believe I'm actually having to do this video and explain the basics of what's happening in the world and explain the basics of the future. This is me. I'm not burying PCW. I'm not running them down. As a company, I think they're okay. This is me, with my opinion, presenting you with facts. You want to comment below, you go ahead. But don't be, well, they're not going to go out of business. The PCW's awesome. Fine. But present me with facts of how you know they're not going to go out of business. Present me with facts of how you know the future in these very surreal, strange times. If you want to comment below, make it sensible. Not these, whatever, just make it sensible. Now, that is me, my opinion on indie wrestling worldwide. PCW in particular, because I've been. My final thought is, I'm not saying they're going to go out of business. I'm not saying this is the end of the road for them. This is it. Or they're done. I'm saying is possibly, maybe, perhaps. It is a big possibility here. Now, Hall of Fame Rock is back in the building. Hall of Fame Rock is back. And I have a very, very busy time ahead of me. I've got Goldust at Takeover in Your House. I've got Goldberg at Backlash. But to everybody else, you want a shot at this. When it's smoke signal, carry pigeon, letter, email. Here's your chance to shut me up. To prove that you're the better man. To knock me off my pedestal. To knock me on top of the mountain. If you don't think I belong here. You don't think I should be here. You don't think I should be on YouTube. You think I should be took off. Here's your chance to challenge me. To shut me up. And hell, you can pick the referee. You can pick the stipulation. I'm not a serious wrestler. I'm just some YouTuber. Prove me wrong. But you won't. You'll sit there and you'll comment. You'll talk bullshit and you'll run your mouths. Proving once again what you already know. That I am your superior. Proving what you already know, and that is you should just sit there, like, and subscribe. Proving what you already know, that I am better than you. And proving what you already know, once again, that you should hit that like. And you should subscribe. Like and subscribe. I cannot say it enough. I cannot repeat it enough. It is easy. It is simple. It is crystal clear. It's a click of a button. Like and subscribe. You go ahead and do that right now. Because I am your champion. I am the reigning, defending, undisputed champion. I am the champion of everything. I am the champion of all. I am the man. I'm the man to beat. You want to be the man? You gotta beat the man. Whoa! You need to like and subscribe. It says right there. It says on every single wall around the world. Like and subscribe to this channel only. Because I, yes, I am Hall of Fame